Hi everyone, this is Munira. I wanted to give you a little bit of information of what the situation is like here in the United States. Just before I get started, a little bit about myself. I graduated from Binghamton University and then I joined the United Nations in 2018. I worked in the Department of Global Communications and as a part of the Outreach Division, I helped to manage the UNMUN program. So I was in Greece just like a month ago, and when I got back from Greece, we were in the midst of the pandemic. I reside in New York City, but I'm currently in Maryland. The situation here in Maryland is much better than it is in New York City, as I'm sure you've seen from the news. It has been hit pretty hard. Here in Maryland, Governor Hogan issued a stay-at-home order, so we're not in a complete lockdown, but we do we can only do certain things. So we can go out on a jog, we can go out to the pharmacy, grocery store, but other than that, people are to stay home. And the essential workers can go out as well. So from what I've noticed, I just recently went on a grocery run. I've seen that at this point, people are very aware of what's going on. Everyone is wearing a mask, gloves. People are just maintaining that kind of distance between themselves. I noticed that in Greece, for instance, there's only 10 people are allowed in the store, and then they go like batch by batch. And so whenever somebody comes out, the next person can go in. I haven't seen that in Maryland, but I do know that they have that in New York City, where they're only allowing a certain number of people in the stores. Here though, because there's not that many people in general, it's more suburban. There's no restrictions in terms of that, but people are, even cashiers or people who work there, they're constantly wiping the surfaces down. There's definitely less cars on the street. Most people are just staying home most of the time. In New York City, I live in Queens, and that area has been, especially like Elmhurst area, it has been hit pretty hard. There's a hospital there, and it was definitely over the capacity for a long time. The good news is that the number of cases in the recent days have been going down consistently, so that's a good sign. We are, from the predictions, we're over the peak, but there's still a lot of new cases and a lot of deaths, unfortunately. So across the United States, from what I've seen, I have some friends who live in different states, there have been protests in Michigan, in Texas, in DC, Pennsylvania. People are protesting the stay-at-home orders. They're eager to go out and for the economy to reopen. I do think that most people realize that it's a bit too soon, that we still need time to, fight the virus, to overcome that challenge. And unfortunately, this will take more time. But we are trying to stay positive. People have been keeping themselves busy, staying at home, working, doing workouts, having Zoom chats. Just a little incentive or a message to all of the youth. If you, first of all, of course, stay safe, follow the national and local guidelines. Check in with your neighbors, especially the elderly ones, and even if it's just a phone call. If you have elderly neighbors who are in need of a grocery, maybe you could just drop the grocery at their door. At a time like this, we do need to support each other. I do wish you guys good luck, and I hope that this thing will be over soon. And above all, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye for now.